What is up, everyone? It is finally the start of airplane camping season, which I am super excited for, and we're kicking it off with a bang. I'm gonna push the plane out. I'm gonna meet Ryan up in the air, and we're flying up to the Oregon-Idaho border to do some camping with Ty and Joe out in the Owyhees. Should be a good time.
She said, darling, let's go rolling down the open road and the coastline. She said, we'll keep our arms open, keep our bodies floating into the light.
All right, just landed in Nampa. We're grabbing some fuel, and then we're gonna park and go into the Tower Grill, get some food. And I think Ty's meeting us here, and then we're gonna get loaded up and head over into the Owyhees. It's interesting though, it's windier than what was forecasted, and it was honestly pretty bumpy getting over here. Like, especially I had the boom sticking out with the 360 camera on it, and the thing was just like going berserk. So like, kind of makes every bump feel way more dramatic than it is. But anyway, let's go get some food and get heading out to the backcountry.
She said, darling, let's go rolling down the open road and the coast.
It's a quartering headwind. I'm gonna make left traffic for 3-1.
We'll keep our arms open, keep our bodies floating into the light. Under watercolor sky.
Just landed at Pelican Point, which is also the Owyhee Reservoir State Strip. This is where we were thinking about camping tonight, but there sounds like there's other options. Jason's here, so he was saying maybe somewhere else. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for Ty and Joe to get here before we set anything up. Look at this thing, dude.
Dude, that's a propeller.
It's electric, huh? E-props.
E-prop, yeah, it's made for electric motors. Yeah.
You're happy
No.
with it?
Oh yeah, I'm really happy with it. It weighs 6.5 pounds. It's so smooth, and I'm so fast now, and I went so fast through a huge bump, and now I'm scared.
Dude, it was gnarly coming in here,
I
huh?
got hit so hard. Doing like 120 miles an hour.
I don't know if it translated. I did turn on my GoPros and I dropped into that canyon there and I was like, and I'm like, oh.
Mine was right over the first face. Like Joe was following me and it just was so smooth, and all of a sudden it was just bam! And I knocked my headset off in the middle of a transmission, and he's like,
Are you okay?
I get back on there, I just hear, are you there? You there? And I'm like, yeah. I had to pull my headset out of my feet. It was dumb.
What's up, dude?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome back.
I like the attire. It's a
I'm
little
not
cold
quite
for that.
not quite barefoot yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On your way.
It's more like getting used to the goat heads again.
Yeah. And good morning, everyone. It is currently like 6:20 in the morning. Got cold last night. It was forecasted to get down to the low 40s, but my plane is currently saying 33. But I got a new sleeping bag and I was plenty warm. So, I don't know. We're gonna slowly get moving and then go play in the Owyhees, because right now there is not a lick of wind, unlike yesterday. So, hopefully we can get out and play in the hills that have a million landings. Joe is still not prepared for the temperatures out here. He's shivering. He's got his flip-flops on, dude.
I'm just hopeful that it's summer already.
We all kind of were hoping for warmer weather than it was. And the forecast still said like mid 40s, and my plane said 33 when I turned it on. So it was colder than we expected, but the air is perfect.
And it'll be 70 later.
It's gonna be really nice later. So yeah, this is all, dude, I think I have not flown in the Owyhees.
No.
I've done like 1 or 2 landings with you, so this is,
And that was like just scratching the beginning of the Owyhees.
yeah, this is crazy.
It's a fun playground.
I gotta say, the BOGO in-flight internet is pretty sweet.
It's pretty rad, huh?
I was just like, Devin just texted me and sent her a picture. I'm thinking like, wait, how do I have service here?
I know, it's cheating. It's, yeah, I forgot that I left it on too, so that's why I was like, oh, I'm doing an Insta story. Gosh, compared to yesterday, this air is so nice. Yesterday we were just getting beat up.
So we're gonna get up on top of this mound up here. And I'll have to do a little scoping. It's been a while since I've been up here, but it's ultimately just a 2-track. It's really rough, it's rocky. I mean, nothing that is gonna kill you, but it is rough. But then we get this beautiful view looking out over the valley here.
Love it. All right, this was a fun one, a little sporty. There's just, I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's a whole bunch of these invisible rocks, and even the 2-track road, pretty rough. It's one of those keep your tail up until, as long as necessary, as long as possible, I should say. I'll show you, even this road has like a bunch of rocks in it, but beautiful spot. I think we're gonna walk over, look off this edge, check this place out. But yeah, look at this. This is middle of the road. And we just got these guys, little tail wheel eaters. And Joe, I'm gonna blast off. I'm gonna try not to dust you.
Yeah, all right, go for it.
Don't turn right, Ty. I'm right on your right.
All right.
Beautiful work, though, man.
Thank you.
And now you can do whatever you want. I'm behind you. All right, another beautiful spot. Sounds like the petroglyphs are pretty far from where we are here, so Ty just FaceTimed Joe Dory, who gave us a better idea, but can we just talk about how cool it is, the Starlink right now?
Yeah, that's super helpful.
And then the other thing that I added, Justin over at Unique Componentry gave me this backup battery thing, and I'll show you how I have it set up. Sorry, it's a mess in here right now, but basically I've got the cigarette lighter going into this big old backup battery that can power the Starlink for like 7 hours. So basically when I'm flying or running, it's charging that battery, and then that thing can run it when we're stopped, so we're able to just keep everything going. And it's super handy. I mean, most of the time I'm not leaving it on when I'm flying, but today, because we are trying to stay in contact with people, it's easier just to leave it on. Also, to address a question that a lot of you guys had or a concern, the EMF, the radiation from the Starlink. I talked to people at Starlink as well as the guy that does the conversion, and as long as you're below the plane of the dish, it's like not bad at all. The upper side, you don't want to be like standing above the Starlink for a long time, because that is shooting a lot of power up to the stars and back. They're satellites, so supposed to be good. Yeah, don't fly above me. I should be good as I am, and I don't leave it on extended periods of time on long flights, so. I love takeoffs that you do not have to climb after. So fun. seem to land at all these places with just great views. It's awesome, especially on these cliffs here. So I think we're gonna probably work our way actually towards home a little bit, but we're gonna go up to Rome Station for lunch. We might stop a couple places before there, but Rome's an awesome little stopping point. They also have 91 non-ethanol, so I can grab fuel there. Although I don't know, I think we're still planning a fuel stop this evening before we set up camp. That way Ryan and I can get out early tomorrow. So probably no fuel needed for me, but some lunch sounds good.
Oh man, again, right through the cattle poop.
Got yourself.
Hey John,
Trent, how
Glad you
doing,
made it
buddy?
out.
Good to see you.
You too. Remember when you let me fly that and I just was like the happiest guy on earth, and now I have that engine?
I do remember that very well.
All right, we are going to head up river to Reinhardt after I clear this cow poop off my tire so it doesn't get all over the wing. Inevitably it will.
I'm fed with livestock, grain, grasses, and grain.
Come check out what?
Tractor.
A tractor?
Yeah, so
What
this
is-
used to be a hayfield, and some employee got all pissed off.
This
Got
was a
mad.
hayfield?
Yeah.
And then what?
So an employee got mad and just put the thing in gear and drove it off the cliff. So there's a baler down here with a tractor beneath it.
Oh gosh, I'm scared of heights, dude.
Yeah, this is bad. But
Oh yeah, I see it.
yeah.
Right down there. If I could get it to focus. Dude, that would have been kind of cool to see.
No kidding. This is cool to see. I don't even need a tractor.
Wow.
Like, we are up here.
This is almost one of those spots that we've talked about that we could do the airplane cliff dive. Like I feel like over there you could almost do it, huh?
I think it looks like this, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Rocky edge.
Yeah, I don't think you want to hit it.
It's been on Ty and I's bucket list for a while to find the perfect cliff that you can just barely have any speed drop off and gain airspeed with altitude. I mean, we'd have a little ski jump off the end, but you might leave your landing gear behind.
You have a fast flight home.
Reduce some drag, gear up. Dude, this looks like someone put this here.
Yeah, it definitely has been.
They must have pushed all the rocks out of there to here.
Oh man, that was fun. I'm gonna shortcut the river then and work my way to Rome.
All right, just landed at Rome Station, which is a usual stop for me because they sell 91 non-ethanol fuel, so I can put gas in the plane, and you always get good looks when you roll up to an actual car fuel pump and put gas on. But it was time. Went to flip-flops. I forgot my shorts back at camp. But for now, let's go get some lunch. Oh, Ty got the memo.
This one, when she saw
Yeah, I got the flops on.
I like it.
Mine out now, too. We're becoming a rainbow crew.
Yeah, look at this. You know,
These are
rainbow
my
stuff.
my hiking flip flops.
Mine too. We've gone. What do you think?
It's good.
If this isn't some service, just got him grading our runway. Fresh, groomed. Also make it very dusty.
All right, and Trent is rolling. The field just went IFR. There's a nice little thermal at the end down here. I'm sure we'll be catching a few of them on our way back. Yeah, I was turning into a dust devil, but I got like a nice boosting climb. How are you guys with uphill landings? I can land with a slight uphill. A slight uphill? Well, this is going to be very uphill, like mile high-ish. I can do 1 to 2 degrees. I'm only good at 4.2 to 6.9. Yeah, 6.9 is kind of the sweet spot. Yeah, I know. All right, this one is going into
Like an 8,000 foot high mountain.
If we had picked up wood, we could have started a fire up here. Yeah.
It sounds like it's a pretty steep one, so I'm gonna kind of feel this one out.
We're gonna need it. It's gonna be freezing. And I think we probably want to be like, this isn't exactly opposite, I don't think, but I'm gonna go kind of like the direction we took off, come back up, I think.
I'm gonna flip around 180 degrees from what we're doing now and try that.
Yeah, I was just thinking to give a little bit more distance. It looks like we have a wind kind of quartering at our back right now, so I was gonna kind of go up the direction we departed last time a little bit.
Okay, I'm willing to try it.
I'm not gonna land it the first time. I'm just gonna take a pass at it and come around.
Roger.
This one's got a little pucker factor, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got Jason above me. I didn't even see him. And you're thinking just right past that brown patch, huh?
Yeah, if you like see that one white dot that's all by itself and then the brown patch behind it?
Yeah.
Kind of like following to the right of that white patch and then, yeah, like put it down kind of right at where the brown ends, starts the greenish. And then you want to roll like not to the very peak because there is yeah, you're doing right there. Exactly. Boom. Thanks, Trent. There's just a fire pit at the top. That's all you got to worry about.
Yeah, I'm gonna park and block the fire pit, so don't hit me.
Good plan. How was it once you got into, got real close? Pretty smooth?
Yeah, there was a bit of bump in there, but yeah, it got smooth afterwards.
Is there enough room for everybody?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going on the other side of the fire pit. Again, don't hit me.
Yeah, so fire pit is kind of behind you, quartering to your right.
I'm just like parked with it right under my right wing. And that one is steep, Ryan. I don't know if you've ever landed anywhere that steep. Do not get too incredibly slow so you have enough elevator to, round out all the way there, but also no pressure for anyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
This is so cool. Look at this terrain up here. It's like, you can tell the wind must just scream across this ridge. Whew. It's nipply up here with that wind, and that one got my blood pumping. I don't know if you can tell, but this is just like the shortest little knob behind me that was a steep landing, short and steep, all the things. So yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know if Ryan's gonna be comfortable with this. I don't want anyone to push it up here. That's for sure.
It's a good place to wreck either.
Lee, nice work.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Stuck up here.
It's fun.
But man, is it cool?
Oh, man.
It's like a cool surface.
That's
to
what I
land
was
on.
just looking at. I'm like, how high of winds do you think they've seen up here? Like if they had a gauge, like hundreds of
Yes.
miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Gosh, you can
So-
see 100 miles in every
No
direction.
kidding, that is Elko over there, and then like the outboard is over there. Those are the Steens.
Oh, the
and that's Bogus Basin. Sun Valley's over there. Like you can see everywhere.
Can you say
He
soccer
seems
buns?
like he needs to be farther over this way. Yeah, call him off.
That's as steep as I've ever landed.
That was the steepest you've ever landed?
Yeah, coming uphill. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here. This is one of those times we're gonna fire up and get out of here because we add pressure for people to want to land here, and we don't want to do that. So what we're just taking off into the wind, huh? We'll be off by that first bump. Man, that is a lot of wind. Yeah, that's awesome. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right, that is our takeoff. Let's do this, dude. I'm pumped.
There's something about the plains when there's nothing but horizon.
Oh, I know.
Man, it is windy. Okay, let's see where we are going. Recent.
We're gonna go hit hesitation real quick, and then we're gonna head that way. Jason, hang out at hesitation with us, and we'll see you down the bottom. We are. All right, cool.
Oh, that was fun. That's like almost like ridge soaring. You just
Get
take
down here and
right
show us
off.
where it's at. All right, I'm heading there. You guys need to go to your right. Go to your right about 25 degrees.
Yeah, it's a fun spot. That was a bit of a pucker, but an easy one with that wind, huh?
Yeah, it's easier than it felt like. Looking around, like my knees started knocking for whatever reason, and then getting, committing to it, it wasn't that bad.
It was like, I don't know why, it's just I think the snow and the trees below you and a little bit of rough air, and you're looking at this tiny little bald kind of steep mountain. I got my blood pumping.
Yeah.
Those ones are fun because they do get your blood pumping, but you know you're pretty much safe. I mean, like, you could auger it in is really the worst thing.
Yeah.
But as more people land there, the factor of safety, the first person can land pretty high, and the last person has to land even lower, and it gets sketchier and sketchier the more people get to the top of it for me.
Hesitation. That was a, what, 5-minute flight from the top of those mountains up there down to here, and it's got to be 20 or more degrees warmer down here.
No, man.
Dude, how much warmer do you think it is in that 5-minute flight?
30 degrees.
Yeah, it's like significant.
I was thinking about putting 2 jackets on up there. Now we're back to shorts.
And the winds are 20 miles an hour slower.
It was like 15 mile an hour, 15 to
Yeah, there
18
was
up there.
gusts. Yeah. That one definitely got my blood pumping. It was super fun.
We go from that to a regular strip, let everyone cool down.
Yeah. So, that's how they're supposed to look. That is not how they're supposed to look. So that guy had a bad day. Tell me this though, I'm confused. Like I could see if it's a regular polar prop, how that one bent that way, but why would the others have gone the other way? See, they're like folded, it's like they went backwards. Maybe he, oh, I bet he flipped upside down on that blade and it spun through and then drug, or no, it wouldn't have to spin through, right? Yeah, it's upside down. So hits, and then when he flips upside down, they bend the other way.
Fortunately, I have something like that sitting in my hangar.
You've done that.
No, it was stupid. I didn't even know what happened. I was doing my commercial check ride, and I was the examiner, and at Rapid City, it's about 50 knot winds, and we came in, and in my Mooney, for every knot is 100 feet. 1 knot extra is 100 feet. And you had to land within the white strip. And if you didn't, you bust. So I came in, my right speed and everything, and I went from 50 knot headwind to about, I don't know, 5. It dropped
died.
about 3 feet. Just went boom. I go, well, and you would have said, yeah, it was kind of a firm landing. And he said, great, thumbs up, you passed. Taxi in, shut the engine down, and my prop blades are bent this much. And I had a little prop strike just from that little.
So that's not as bad as that guy.
Oh no, it was.
The only way I think that happened is the blade that's at the top hit and then he flipped over.
Yeah.
And then it bent him the other way.
The other way.
Yeah.
Okay, onward and upward. We're gonna work our way back towards Nampa for fuel and see if we can't find a few more places to land on the way.
Can you get past me there, Lee, or you want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead and go if you can. I'm a little too close.
Trent is rolling.
Trent Palmer here too.
Hey, firm.
Hey, what's up, Trent? How you doing?
Oh, good, man.
Nice work on your channel. Your videos are fabulous, but I'm sure you knew that already.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that one was off camera. It's a little funky. I almost wanted to line up into the hill a little more and roll this way, but that was a cool spot. Nice little
we found this the
saddle.
other day, and it was, I hit it. Joe was a little heavy, and we didn't have this headwind, so he just circled and circled and circled, so we called it holding pattern.
Holding pattern.
Well, it wasn't the day for me.
Is this your first time on it then?
Yeah,
This is your first time?
This is the first time in here, yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, me too.
There's a saddle up here that I went into, and then there's a spot down here that we both went into.
Yeah.
But
I like this one.
this is really pretty.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Just up in the hills. It's cool too, because it's like, if it's a little tight turning in there, and it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm like following you in, and I was just close enough behind that I had to be on my game.
I was just gonna go around, and then man, this just feels good.
I was the same way. You were like, it's smooth, it's good.
Yeah.
I didn't turn the GoPros on, so I missed it, but
That's way off camber. I don't know if it translates on camera. It tracks right here. Yeah, we should land this way and roll up. Still fun. Yeah, this is the approach I would take if I was gonna redo this. Use that as your left wing guide and just whoop. Look at that. That's flat.
Yeah, here you can just point right at on final, and you'd be fine.
Yeah, and I was saying, yeah, I don't know if you can see that rock actually. It might be hidden by the sagebrush, but even just looking at these sagebrush right here, the last ones in front of you,
Yeah.
just go right over this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, see this rock jutting out? Like,
Yeah.
It's odd. That'd be a good spot. That's a good marker.
Totally.
all right, we are going to beeline it over to Nampa. Top off on fuel. I'll probably fill a fuel bag so I have some spare fuel in case we decide to play this evening, which is kind of wind dependent, but that way tomorrow morning we can just get up and get out, head straight home and not have to come back into the valley. Saves us about an hour. So anyway, back in the air.
Watching all my little birdies take off.
That's one of my favorite spots. I like it a lot. Yeah, that was a really fun one. Alright, spoiler alert, these GoPros are all gonna die, so you won't get to watch my landing, but it's just pavement. So I'll check in with you guys after we get fuel.
All right, just fueled up back in Nampa. Got full tanks plus the Armadillo fuel bag, so I got an extra 5 gallons in case we play tonight. The goal is to be able to make it home just direct from camp tomorrow, so that's the plan. The rest of the guys are fueling up now, and we're gonna head back to camp.
Cloudy sky that hovers over you is what you worry for. I know I'm gonna let down and die. I don't need nobody now to tell me where and why. I know I'm gonna let down and die. I don't know for sure. In the wind that blows, no matter where you are. So hold your place and stay today. Or tomorrow comes for sure. I'm gonna live till I die. Till the blurry-eyed worry's gone by.
All right, so we obviously made it back to camp. Got a little fishing in for some crappie. I think we all caught some. Kind of fun. Different than what I'm used to. But since Ty's back, we had forgot the bratwurst back at Joe's hangar. So he got the brats. It's time to get the fire going and get dinner cooking. God dang it, Ty. I know he knows he won't hit me.
But I wanted, I had to hit the deck.
That's something watching that airplane just come at you like that, huh?
Yeah, I was like, he's not pulling up, is he?
Oh no, I won't hit you.
Yeah,
I haven't hit anybody yet.
famous last words.
Well, I had a front row seat to the Ty show.
I gave him an out. I go like, if I do anything that bothers you, just let me know or scream or whatever.
I couldn't talk.
He's like, I blacked out, I don't know.
That poor little airplane.
Oh, I fully hit the deck, like crushed
totally.
my beard.
I mean, I was level with you, dude. But I pulled up, I don't know, a couple 100 feet before you or something like that.
After me.
This is my fat kid snack.
and good morning. It's about, I don't know, 6:45. Lee already blasted off. He had something to get back to over in Utah by like 10. So he was the good morning wake-up call of an aircraft engine. So we're slowly kind of getting our stuff packed up and gonna get heading home. Hopefully catch a smooth ride home, unlike the ride down here. So yeah, getting locked and loaded. I will say this time of the year is kind of cool. Because of that, the crappie fishing, I don't know if you just saw that, but they like are coming right up to the shore. I don't know what they're chasing, but super fun to catch. And there's been a few other planes that have been out during the day, just out here to catch themselves dinner and then fly home. Which, you know, it's realistically only like a 15-20 minute flight from over by like Nampa, Caldwell. So anyway, I think we're pretty locked and loaded. I think it's time we get working our way home.
You ready? You're going?
We're ready.
What a good trip, man.
That was fun.
Thanks for coming.
Quick one.
Yeah,
fun one.
But we packed
totally
it
worth
in.
it.
Oh yeah, we got some landings in.
Yeah.
Were you guys talking about Montana?
Going to
Alaska.
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 Like if we plan
We
a
need-
trip about a year out so we can like really do it.
We need to do it. It's been on my bucket list, so let's do it.
We're talking like half on floats, half on wheels.
Oh, yeah, I need to get floats.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay, bye guys.
All right, dude.
See ya.
Fun.
That's fun.
Ciao.
See ya.
See ya, Jason.
See ya.
Let's do it again soon. Safe and sound. I think this might be the first time I've actually gone and went on an airplane camping trip directly from the house since the hangar's been done. And it's just so nice. Like prepping for this, I was able to just take my time, go back and forth between the house. It wasn't like I had to like, you know, dummy check everything, then go to the airport and load everything up early in the morning. So now I'm on the opposite end of that I just taxi right in and now I'm home. I can go inside, take my shower, and then leisurely unpack as I feel like it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I've got a few more camping trips already on the book, so it is that season, and I'm just stoked for it. Before I wrap this out, I do want to take a second again to say thank you to my friends over at Squarespace for helping support this channel and sponsoring this video. And for those of you that don't know, Squarespace, the ultimate way to build a website and run your business. You can start with one of their award-winning templates, build it into your own beautiful professional-looking website, or you can use their new Blueprint AI, which is a way of developing or building a website basically from scratch, and it uses AI to help you with that, including AI content generation. So basically you can just write in a little bit about what your website is about and what you do and where you're located, and it'll autofill all of the content for you. And obviously I recommend that you go in and tweak it to make it a little more customized, but it takes a lot of the grunt work out of having to even write the stuff for your website. So beyond that, obviously Squarespace has features for every industry, for online stores, you know, SEO optimization, photo galleries, linking to all your socials. You can do anything you want with Squarespace, as well as buy domains. So if you haven't yet, head over to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to purchase, make sure you use code Trent Palmer at checkout. That'll get you 10% off. So thank you again, Squarespace, for sponsoring this one. Thank you guys for sticking around. You guys know the drill. Like this video if you do. Subscribe if you haven't. Come be my wingman. See you on the next one. Peace.